wiggle, wiggle.
Like.
Hello and welcome to TheGamingLion.
Hello.
And we'll call you Lion after this.
Yep, that works.
Of course I have the pleasure of meeting Mr. Lion in real life when Shiz also was to visit this kingdom. So, nice guy. So what have you brought for us today, Lion?
Same for you, also nice guy. I've brought a Rheinmetall Panzerwagen replay and a T100 replay. This one we'll start with a terrible Tier 10 German light tank.
Yeah.
On Fisherman's Bay. And just gonna go to the middle, the first spot you can get some nice spots in.
Do you like the changes to Fisherman's Bay?
Not really. I have to say. The old map was quite nice to play. I see what Wargaming did here. They wanted to make the distances bigger so that the game takes longer, I guess, because game time was an issue, but didn't work out in their favor. It's just annoying gameplay now.
Yeah, it is. It really is. And the Panzer? Is that one of your favorite?
But definitely not, no. I don't even know why I took it for a spin. I guess I just wanted to confirm that I still don't like it. So, yeah.
Well, let's see how it goes. You got some spotting off there, but no assist, of course.
Nope. Well, I think it was one spot on the mouse, not sure. No assist because, well, none of the teammates were there. Also, it's 7 tank destroyers besides, so that's gonna be quite a gampy game.
Yeah, it is. Nobody went to the city at all. So, well, it works sometimes and sometimes it doesn't, so.
Definitely gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Here I'm gonna relocate to the 1-2 line trying to do anything here because there was no support in the town and hardly any support in the middle.
Yeah.
Long distances, can't spot without getting spotted in the open, probably getting punished for it. So, let's see how this works.
Of course you didn't bother to shoot the mouse on the second shot, but the pen is also terrible in this thing, right?
Yeah, 200, I loaded heat for that, 280 pen on that,
yeah.
but the shot was super thin on the lob, on the hole.
Yeah.
I could have hit the turret front, but yeah, that was unlikely. So I just kept the ammo, which we will find out was quite important.
Indeed. So light tanks is your favorite class, I think?
Yeah, I would say so. I started out with them because I kinda was interested in racing games prior to playing World of Tanks, still am, and I like the fast aspect when starting, when being a tomato in this game.
Yeah.
But it also led me to learning the game faster because you get to see gaps and can abuse them better. You just develop that understanding of the game quicker, I'd say. So glad Definitely. I made that choice. Although light tanks aren't really what they were anymore, they're still quite nice to play.
Not in tier 10 at least, there are some good lights lower down.
Yeah.
But the tier 10s are not very useful in general.
Well, for spotting, I think the T100's the only good one. The rest is just, well, they're sometimes hardly better than the tier 9.
Yeah, exactly.
In most cases, I just prefer playing the tier 9 tank.
Yeah, 1390 is quite good in tier 9.
Yep, definitely.
Sure. You get one into the 124.
Yeah, going for some cheeky shots, like low exposure time here. Still peeking over with the gun mantler to get some spots in. Also on the 140 as we could see earlier.
It has pretty good gun depression also.
Yep, I think 10 degrees, so that's quite nice.
Yeah.
Now there's a thin shot, there's another hold on Badger, which is just locking down the entire flank. So I'm just waiting around here now. Got spotted by the T100.
Yeah. Be nice to get him out.
Essentially in light tanks, if you have games that are lockdowns like this, you either want to get distance and try to do some spotting. I could go to the A line, A7, A8, try to see what the mouse is doing. But usually you just need to wait, be patient, wait for your team to make the initial stuff and hope for a balanced late game where you can have an impact.
Yeah, there's not much you can do now. If you push, you're pretty much gonna die. to no avail. So patience is definitely the word.
But now we took out 2 of the tank destroyers on K1, so this map is, the flank is opening, so I decided to push with the heavies. Also kind of working out here.
Got a good shot into the LT.
Yep, cheeky shots. Also got, wait, didn't even get punished for it. That was a 140 earlier. That was quite nice.
Nice.
That's a D-trick on the STRV. Somehow that panned. I didn't even expect that. Another cheeky shot.
Well,
I like to take those, just taking chances.
kind of wondering why he's going up there. You know you're there somewhere, so.
The spotting, there's no real point in it. Everything that can be spotted is spotted, I think. But yeah, he could have run away. From the other flank.
Is the precision better on this one than the T100 LT?
When it's fully aimed, definitely, but the dispersions are quite bad. The aim time is fast, which kind of makes up for it, and the accuracy on this tank was also buffed at some point, but essentially you don't want to be shooting on the move.
Okay, like that, yeah. So there is positive things about this tank.
Yeah, the view range is very nice, 420 base.
Yeah.
And the forward speed for relocating is just quite pleasant. Gonna try to get some shots in the middle here. Gonna load heat again. 10 drop off on tier light tanks, tier 10 light tanks is terrible.
Yeah.
These distances would be around 200 pen, I think. 210 maybe. I'm just having 20 heat loaded for that reason. Trying to get anything done on the I-7 now.
It's not really working that well. It's also in a bit of a stupid angle, I think.
Loading APCR again, expecting him to stay sideways, but then he turns again where I need heat again.
Yeah.
So I start loading that again. It's just, yeah, basically a chance fest. Need some good RNG to pen the front.
Yeah, you got him tracked at least, so.
That even had the lower plate and didn't do anything.
Yeah.
So this is gonna take a while. E4 is asking what I'm doing now. I guess he died and expected support.
From the light.
Didn't really want to push the 268, the 430 UA Leo and the JP in their base, so I feel excused in that case. Also loading some HE for this I7 finally.
Yeah. What are the chances you could actually pen the 2684?
From the front, quite very low, very low. I think I would need heat to pen the lower plate of the lower plate. Or
oh, you got him. You got him, fine.
With HE on the I7 blind, that worked.
Yeah.
So that's one less issue.
So you decide to put some distance to the Leo and all that stuff?
Yep, expecting them to push, but for now nothing is happening. Just making sure to not be spotted as soon as I get the info that they're pushing.
Yeah.
Waiting around a bit. A bit lit, yes.
To biddle it, you're 2 tanks behind, so.
Yeah, for now it's just trying to play time, distance, and see what we can do. I have to say at this point I just expected this game to be lost. Still try to do everything, but it's gonna be very close.
Yeah, definitely.
And is spoiling the game here. Oops.
It's kind of hard to carry in to 10 lights. Unless you have a little bit of a team to help out.
Yeah, this is definitely the worst Titan light to carry with. Every other tank has some advantage. This one is just big, has little karma, no armor, and even takes quite a while to do damage because of the aim time.
Nice shot.
Yeah, that was quite lucky.
Nah, we don't use super unicums, don't use luck. No, it's pure skill. You would see in our videos if you check.
Fair enough, it was still aimed a bit far behind though, so that could have missed. I expected it to miss at least when playing the game.
JP.
So now what do we see? 140, a mouse and a JP in the middle, so I decide to wrap around with the amazing 280 gold pen.
Yeah, take a shot and see what you can pen.
Yep. Gonna get some map control, clear out that nobody's here and get the flight side of the mouse. It's quite nice. I still remember better what I was thinking because I was streaming when playing this game and talking about what I'm doing. So
yeah,
that helps.
I enjoy your stream a lot, actually.
Oh, thank you. I don't stream that regularly though.
No, but we'll leave the link anyway so people can come.
Thank you. Pretty nice.
And then can I ask you if you got this one 3 marked then?
Oh no, please. Don't do that. Anyway, now because we spotted the mouse, the arty could finish him off.
Yeah.
And we got further roam over the map, so I'll try to wrap around and spot it and see if I can get the arty. Just cleaning out the game one by one, basically. In a light game with a light tank, what you want to do is basically isolate targets and keep distance and always have a route to escape.
Oh, we of course forgot to say that you actually, accidentally you're in a game with your teammate from my deal.
Alright, yeah. We also exchanged a few words in the beginning, the
Yeah.
beginning. I haven't really paid attention to what he did. I think he went to the middle.
He died?
Then
I
got
didn't notice actually, sorry.
overrun. I'm not sure though. He might have been the one line or the middle, but I think it was the middle.
Yeah.
Was busy camping on the red line.
Yes.
So
Are you searching for the arty here? Or?
yep. Didn't find it on this flank. I'm still gonna go towards the bushes just to make sure he's not double pushed or anything.
Yeah.
But this should be empty. So yeah, gonna get a bit closer. Maybe flank the JP if he is still there. And get some more information as to what the enemy is doing. Also there's this badger behind me which is gonna prove very useful.
Yep, the Leo. This is
And
good.
a Leo. Yep. That's a free pick, free kill.
Nice.
Gonna get hard cover and gonna wait until I'm unspotted again here.
So shell velocity is actually also quite fast in this one, or?
It's decent, but it's not as good as you would expect. That one was APCR, I think, in the Leo.
Yeah, must have been.
I mean, the sheer velocity is definitely good enough, but it's worse than tier 10 medium tanks have on APCR.
Could look like they're actually just camping the one line.
Yep.
Which is
Wait.
a bit of a problem actually.
Bit sad, yeah. They could easily just win the flank by pushing the one line together.
Yeah.
They have the armor. And it appears that they
Ooh.
would do that now. Because 140 is still not participating, so another free pick, basically. At least some more
Nice.
damage until he dies. And we have to pay
Oh.
attention. Yeah, the badger.
Yeah,
STRV finished that.
Yeah,
Wow,
he
he's
finished
being
that
pushed
one
by
up.
the JP in for 30. So it did that. That's nice. Have to watch out with the ammo now. There's 8 shots left. There's still quite some HP on the enemy team. For 30 you should be full. Nice.
That was nice.
So by getting this map control and all the different spots with the team, all the angles, we were able to help each other despite being pushed. Like the STV
I
did.
don't think you can push the mouse away.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, it's 2 ugly tanks for you that's left. Of course, the arty.
Trying to get closer to the
there.
badger again.
Oh, he's a one-shot actually.
Team
Nice.
play in the late game is quite important.
Yeah.
So, yep, I'm telling him to wait until peak, don't take a risk. I think he's trying to hide behind the arty rack, but he's still gonna take one. High rolls off.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, you kinda need him alive. It's at least nice to have him alive.
Always good. Really don't like to be
Nice,
alone in a late game situation.
No.
And now there's very little time left. So I'm gonna suggest in a bit that we cap together.
Yeah.
To draw the 430 back because we don't know where he is yet.
It's a quite good tank. The 430, he could be a big problem.
Definitely, with his full HP against a 1k HP Rheinmetall and a bad shit, that's the one hit.
There he is actually.
And there you go. Not full HP anymore, 1.6, still quite healthy. So if he plays as well, he could just easily draw or win. Now with a bad shot in his face, I assume he got spotted. I'm trying to get around the 430 so we can get a crossfire on the guy.
Yeah.
Also I have 5 shells left, so this is gonna be tight.
Bad set is hiding behind the rock to stay alive.
And that one missed somehow.
Yeah.
Try to went for a cheeky D-track though.
So he's gonna go for the bad chat.
Pushing now. For some reason, he could have just turned around. Anyway, this move by the 430 I don't understand, and it won us the game. He's pushing towards the double pushed Batcher now, who's clipping him with AG. So we can get his ass. We farm.
Looking in the
loaded
totally
HE.
wrong direction. Yeah.
Aim for the turret rear because I couldn't guarantee a pen on the side.
One
And I
bullet
got
left.
penned by a CGC in the back on the 430 at some point.
Nice with the last shot.
So I knew that was an easy pen. And yeah. That was the last shell. The Batchat told me after the game that he only had one APCR shell left.
That's pretty good.
So yeah, that was a very close one, with 15 seconds left as well.
Well played. And the result?
The result was unsurprisingly an ace tanker with 1300 base XP. I think
Yes.
1100 are sufficient for the ace because his tank is just so mediocre.
Yeah.
And we got 5600 damage in this one and 2000 assist. Traveled 8 kilometers, quite a distance for that map.
And the fade-ins. You got the fade-ins, you forgot to say.
Oh yes, the fade-ins. Shouldn't forget that one.
I don't think you will have too many of those.
Yeah, I have 5 of them, I think. I checked
that's
after that
pretty good.
game.
Yeah.
I can remember 2 or 3, but yeah, it's a very, very rare medal.
Sure
Also got a Confederate, yeah, that standard medals. But yeah, that was that. Quite happy with the game.
And what did you bring us for the second one, Lion?
This one is a T100 on El Aluf. I've played this I think a week ago. I was quite happy with the result. Now I'm just giving spoilers again. Anyway, I'm just gonna go to my standard position again.
It's actually funny because I also go exactly to this position every time, at first time.
It's a nice position to open. You just route your line right and see what's going down. Maybe counter spot the bush on G6.
And you cock block all the ones that cross.
Yes. It's
If
just
you
nice.
Can use that word. And you like El Haluf?
Yeah, I do actually. It's one of those maps that has a very interesting late game and is also still quite open and dynamic in the gameplay.
Yeah.
So it's always different unlike some other maps. So here that was the first spotting run. We got spotted, so I'm just gonna wait to be unspotted again.
Do you think the Progetto spotted you or the bush? That's the big question.
It was a Progetto.
Okay.
Definitely, he was close enough. I think 250 meters maybe. The tank, if you have a good camo crew, can usually stay unspotted even for tier 10s on about 300 meters if you don't fire. So if you know that, you can just be very cheeky with the tank.
Yeah, definitely.
Some assist on the 430, spotted the T100.
Ooh, you're gonna be cheeky here.
Yep.
Nice.
It's basically 3 shots. If we stood up there, nothing else would be spotted. So I'll just try to work down the
Shouldn't you be
targets.
proxy spotted by the Progetto?
Nah, he's way too far away, about 100 meters.
Okay.
The distance and height is big enough.
Okay, so that counts as well, the height distance.
Yep, that's just a circle around.
Okay, nice. It's really tempting to peek again though.
Yeah, I'm just checking if I get spotted for overextending my drive wheel. That's not happening, so just stay confident again. Wait for the T100.
430 is definitely not spotting you.
Yep. He's far away, I think 350 meters maybe?
Yeah.
For this tank, that's enough. At least if you have a full camo crew.
It's really one of the funniest tier 10 light tanks to drive.
Yep. Just so dynamic, you can almost break the game with a camo as well.
Yeah.
Also, I need to mention I have improved equipments on this, improved rammer, vans and optics. I dropped the V-steps simply to have more view range. And the soft stats are insane, so that works out quite well.
So you put them on permanently, yeah?
So
you spent like 15,000 bonds on it, yeah?
overall, yeah, exactly.
Nice.
I had to put them on something, and since when I play Clan Wars I'm usually in this zone, I just decided to put it here.
Are you gonna be able to pen the 430 in that angle at all?
No, that's unlikely, so I don't go for the shots. Definitely not on the upper plate. The side could work, or the drive wheel. But it's too tiny of a target to get spotted there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see where the T100 is again. Nothing's happening. Progetto is still down there. Is it 2 hit?
Still alive. Your team seem to be not doing too well on the heavy side.
Yeah, they're getting pushed quite aggressively, so we have to make a move eventually. That's also why I go down. Batchet is pushing, I am pushing, so we should be able to take this projector. Making sure to get a safe shot in there.
Yep.
Snapping it.
Did you auto aim?
Yep.
Yep.
I do that a lot in this thing. At least on the move, it's quite nice.
Me too, but I also get a lot of heat from some players. Shiz. For auto aiming. I think it works in certain situations, so.
It definitely does. Like, it's completely justified to make a shot like that count. Now we're kinda bullying the T100. Took a shot for it, but we ultimately got the better position.
He's in a really
Can pick
bad
the
spot.
engagement from him.
Batchet also pushed over with you.
Yeah. So with this flank, with the other flank falling, I'm gonna try to be aggressive here to win something and have a better chance in the late game as well.
I actually was not aware you can get up here.
It's an easier climb than I make look right here. I'm gonna fail on this spot twice. I was understeering a bit too much. Pressing the buttons a bit wrong with bad timing, but you're gonna get up right now. Yeah, that works. I usually just like to take the shortcut up here.
Well, it's actually useful to get up there.
You're not as exposed to stuff snapping down either. So now I'm trying to look for the AC-48, he's not there. Relocated in fact, snapping that cheeky one in.
Nice.
Getting hard cover again.
Oh, there he is.
Getting a higher angle for the RT. Getting suppressed both of 430 that missed luckily. And yeah, the T100's quite a difficult target to hit.
Yeah.
It'll win me the game probably. Spoilers again, I'm bad at this. Anyway. Yeah, if you know the enemy's aim circle size, like a 430 has terrible dispersions.
Yeah, it does
Then
actually.
you know that you can just with a 50% chance get away in like 300 meters. Like it happened when I drove up the dude. These are quite lucky actually. It's a high distance with 0.42 accuracy I think I have on this.
It's skilled, Lion. Not
yes,
lucky.
yes.
Skilled. Skilled shots.
All skilled.
All
yeah,
skilled.
as long as you send it them well.
Exactly.
Just RNG that decides if you hit or not. And of course skill. So yeah.
Quite alone now here. We don't seem to mind too much.
Yeah, I still have HP, I still got the speed to get out. Everything here is low, I know this. Didn't see the 430 was looking away, so I went for the upper plate instead.
Pretty unlucky.
Also rode low on the pen probably. But yeah, seeing as the enemy is pushing our base, I'm trying to make a move here. Get some map control back. Riding here to accelerate the push. I'm getting lucky with the tick of fire.
Yeah. Well, that was good skill shot. Set him on fire.
Yep.
Do you also, I tend to kind of rely on the speed in this one to do more aggressive stuff than usual.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
It just... This tank can get away with so much, might as well use it. Also loading AP to snipe the Type 4 side now, for reliable plans.
Ooh.
And, well, I overhung here to find out where the enemies are. T100 was up above, saw that on the minimap.
Nice.
Yeah, that was
skilled.
I'm quite glad with that one.
Yeah.
Trying to auto aim and snap the AC-48 here. He's stunned, so him hitting us is very unlikely. So now it's a 2v5 situation. Have to make a difference.
I was actually wondering why you decided to go this way.
I wanted to give the AC the impression that I'm running away and that he commits to this. Unfortunately, he was a bit slower than I expected, so I would have shot in. But I wanted to bait him in and rush over the ridgeline and get his side.
Were you quite nervous about Type 4 Heavy if he was still lurking?
Definitely, yes. I knew he could be somewhere in the middle. And I kinda panicked and rammed the AC-48 hoping I would detrack to get away further before making the kill shot.
I think maybe the VK shot after you, but he hit the hill.
Oh, that's likely. Now trying to get a side shot again. And yeah, this gave me the chills. Now I thought I was dead. Type 4 missed unfortunately, so we can get out again. And run all the way while being unspotted very soon. I may have overextended with the AC-48 there. Being in between probably 3 tanks.
Did you go down on the AC on purpose, or did you slid on the rock?
I went down on him on purpose.
Okay, yeah, I'm just wondering.
Like, I was close, I could circle him, I had the HP. Now,
Ooh,
I just
art.
thought about shooting the VK, but he had, yeah, his armor was angled very well. That was unlikely. But did the RT at the same time.
Nice shot.
Got some good shots in. And now just trying to run, get a different position.
Oh, it's you against me.
Originally 1v4, minus the RT now 1v3. They're all quite low, well, at least low enough to win against them. So.
Probably not your favorite targets, is it? They're pretty badly armored, all three.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun to pen them.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
My idea is to just get the most surprising angle on them here.
You have 17 shots left, so it's... Should be good on that, if you can pen at least.
Definitely, yeah. If you can pen at least. The AP, I'm glad I have some of them, otherwise some shots wouldn't have done damage, I think. Because, you know, the T100 has terrible pen drop-off on distance. This with APCR would be 190 pen, I think. Or 200 still, but it's still unreliable on the Type 4 side. So, yeah, I expected the 257 to push me from the A-line actually. Thinking that I might pincer me in, so I tried to run again, also getting a different angle on the Type 4.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering why he didn't go into cap when he was clearly... Oh well, they did. When he was clearly around that area.
Yeah, that tank in the cap must be either the VK or the 257. We'll find out later.
Yeah.
But here I'm just waiting for the Type to emerge from the bushes.
Oh, that was nice. Sent to the side for you.
Yep. And yeah, got a nice kill. I'm getting towards the cap circle, the decap, and I did not expect this of all things.
Oh my
257
God.
was in our cap and decided to go all the way around the map to hunt me down. I'm not sure if he shot there.
I guess we know who's in the cap then.
Yep, it's the VK. Yeah. The aiming thing I'm doing here right now is to check what the 257 is doing and check where I'm going. So yeah, the 257 should have had the killing shot. I'm not even sure if he fired, but since the T100's very hard to hit, and I was doing some wiggly stuff, that might have been difficult.
Very low, very fast, and very annoying to hit in distance.
Definitely, yes. So knowing that, you can also expect to get away with many things, even when spotted.
Yeah.
Also here, I chose the only decapping angle, or approach towards the cap, that got me close to the enemy. So I could still circle the super heavy tank.
He's just screwed, there's no way he can catch you.
Yep. And sniping him on distance, I'm either gonna bounce or he's gonna know after the first shot where we are, and angle his armor.
So you're down to 1 versus 1.
Yep. And now we don't know where the 257 is going, so I'm just trying to eliminate one of the angles by spotting the lower side.
And you have some fans also in the chat this time. They're not talking you this time.
That made me happy that people still watching the 1v4 and waiting how it's gonna end.
Yeah.
It was a nice motivation to win it for them.
Definitely.
But yeah, the 257 isn't on the lower ground, so there can only really be one angle he's approaching from. And with the amount of time left, can only really cap to win.
Yeah. He didn't really do the logical thing before, so...
Yep. Now he did though. So this is 1 IP shell versus that 257. It's impossible to pen essentially, especially in that angle.
Yeah.
With the V-shaped hole. I just don't even shoot anymore. I make sure he knows that I'm here. And change up the angle. Yeah, trying to look for a shot there, but everything is red on the pen indication, so...
Oh.
I won't bother. Gave one more shot that even missed, and... Yeah. Gonna go for the same thing with the VK though. Hoping that he doesn't expect us to be there that quickly.
You're gonna do it drive-by shooting.
I think I stopped for that last shot I took, but getting the distance on cappers like that is just what you have to do.
Probably also still expecting it to be on the other side.
Yeah, possibly. If you're not sitting in a light tank and you see how fast the light tanks can be, then it's actually quite mind-boggling.
Yeah.
And with this tank, I'm not sure if he ever expected us to be here this quickly. So it's the same angle with the VK, getting close without being spotted, getting aside. Could have stopped there already and take the killing shot, but that was enough already.
Nice shot.
So yeah, this was a 1v4, one of the best games I've had lately, or if not the best game.
Yeah, it was very well played. And the result, man?
It was an ace tanker with 1400 base XP and 8 kills and 6.3k damage, 1k spotting.
And of course the Radley.
Oh yes, the Radley, the 8 kills. A caliber, top gun as well, defender, got 100 decaps or more and 100 points of decap.
Yeah,
So
very nice game.
Nice.
Yeah, it was very nice. And of course the general advice to the public that you would like to give to play better?
Specifically in light tanks, because we are featuring light tanks, or generally?
Just in general.
I can just give the advice of being aware of your hit points a lot. It's the ultimate advantage. If you're full HP late game, you can use that to your advantage versus multiple enemies maybe. You can also get away with mistakes, you can take risks, you can trade. So if you are aware of the hit points and the damage you take, you just know how long you can be aggressive and when to pull back and be more helpful from the red line, for example. That would be my advice.
Yeah, good advice, Lion. And of course, they should go watch you stream to learn to play like you.
I hope maybe 1 or 2 people will wander into my stream at some point. I'm always trying to explain and help how to become better, especially at spotting.
I must agree, you're very helpful. So I'll put the address down there and they'll be sure to come in. And
yep,
thanks
perfect.
a lot for coming, Lion.
Thank you as well for having me.
English one or the Russian one, but man pulled up in the German one. 2 4 4s in a 4-door truck, there's one on the right, on the left, there's one. We don't wait for